London, Dame Vera Lynn, the endearingly popular Foss's sweetheart, who serenaded British troops during World War II, has died at 103. During the war and long after, Lynn got crowds singing, smiling and crying with sentimental favorites such as We'll Meet Again, and The White Cliffs of Dover. The family are deeply saddened to announce the passing of one of Britain's best-loved entertainers at the age of 103, her family said in a statement. Dame Vera Lynn, who lived in Ditchling, East Sussex, passed away earlier today, the 18th of June 2020, surrounded by her close family. Lynn possessed a down-to-earth appeal, reminding servicemen of the wives and sweethearts they left behind when they went off to war. I was somebody that they could associate with, she once told the Associated Press. I was an ordinary girl. Tributes poured in from political leaders, entertainers, veterans and thousands of fans. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said her charm and magical voice entranced and uplifted our country in some of our darkest hours. Her voice will live on to lift the hearts of generations to come. Lynn hosted a wildly popular BBC radio show during the war called Sincerely Yours, in which she sent messages to British troops abroad and performed the songs they requested. The half-hour program came on during the highly coveted slot following the Sunday night news. Sign up for the Retirement Report each week. Get insights on military retirement benefits and issues by giving us your email. You are opting into the early bird brief. Winston Churchill was my opening act, she once said. But Lynn once thought the war would doom her chance of success. When war first started, when it was declared, I thought, well, there goes my career. You know, I shall finish up in a factory or the army or somewhere, she recalled. You imagined all the theaters closing down, which didn't happen except when the sirens sounded. And everybody, if they wanted to, they could stay in the theater and the show would go on. In September 2009, long after her retirement, Lynn topped the British album chart with a hits collection titled We'll Meet Again, the very best of Vera Lynn. It reached No. 1, despite competition from the release of remastered Beatles albums. Amid this year's coronavirus outbreak, Lynn and opera singer Katherine Jenkins released a charity version of We'll Meet Again. Once again the public found comfort in her words of hope, which resonated in the locked-down country. In a reflection of her enduring appeal, Queen Elizabeth II also invoked the words of Lynn's signature song as she addressed the nation in lockdown. The monarch, who served as an ambulance driver during the war, played on the song's theme, promising that loved ones would be reunited in the end after being separated by the virus. We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return, the Queen said.